ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round 8 of the Shawfire Supercars Series, Season 2 here at MotorMotion E-Series. We are live from Italy. We are heading over to Lake Maggiore at in the very spectacular circuit. I'm not too much of a fan of it myself, but you know, what do we do? One second, apologies. Jeff stitched me up with the driver's briefing. Give me 1 second. Apologies again. 2 weeks in a row, I screwed it up. 2 rounds in a row, sorry. I screwed it up. Good job, Jeffo. But here we go. So, we have the track distance 5.809k, 17 corners. We have 2 races. Race 1 will be 10 laps. SO3 Sunrise. Time multiplier times 3. So we should see some interesting racing going on. No mandatory tyres for race 1. Race 2, we have a 20 lap race with racing mediums here at Lago Maggiore. So then we'll head over to the second one. Obviously we have a 10-minute qualifying session, 20-minute sprint, and a 40-minute race. Reverse grid as always. Unfortunately, I am by myself tonight. Kris has had a family emergency come up, so he won't be joining us. Hopefully we can see him back in 2 weeks. For the next broadcast of MotorMotion of some sort. We'll see what happens there. But heading over to the driver standings here, coming into the last round. Over in the Richards lobby, we have Tony Griffin leading there in front of Hill. What looks to be 16 points in front. So very tight there with those ones, with Pacheco coming in third. Churchill, Foster, Bagnall, Hamilton, and Hasseldine rounding out the 8. And Scott Barlow, Drew Ison, Crook, Oliveira, apologies if I pronounce that incorrectly, Ench, Van Leeuwen, and Rudd rounding out that there for the Richards lobby. Heading over to the Johnson lobby, we have Joinson in a clear, quite considerable lead there, 1,250 points, followed by Crow, and then Glenn Mead in Big Bruce the Shark. Followed by Van der Zandt, Alexander, Williamson, Wakefield, Sampson, rounding out the 8. And then we have White, Robbo in Richard Robinson, Kuchar, Nielsen, White, and Britnell rounding out the 14 there for the Johnson lobby. Then heading over to the Big Bertha here in the Brock lobby, which we are coming live with you, live to you tonight. We have Foster on 1192 with Nick Patasso, not too far behind, maybe a little bit out of reach. Down here on 1044 with Foster on 1192. Monica Camilleri on 988. Close to the battle between Scott Taylor and Andrew Scott, 968 compared to 964. Not too far behind Mitch Collin in 952. And then we have Peter McKenzie, Dan Wood in 826. Then we have Pearsey, Atkinson, Attard, Morgan Davey, Span, Tyler Lansdell, and Madrick rounding out there. And then heading over to the Teams Championship. Coming into the last round, we have Me Cougar Development, led by Andrew Scott, out in front on 25.74. So they're quite a considerable lead, over 220 points. Sorry, 218 points, or 16 points, roughly 214, somewhere around that. I don't know, I'm not good with math, quick math like that, but yeah, it's over 200 points. So then we have Colin Racing Team and Juiced Motorsport there rounding out the 3, all the way down to Hasseldine Automotive down there in 14th. As always, track us on Facebook with the MotorMotion E-Series. Head over to the website as well, catch all the info and everything over there for you. They will be, all the details will be live there. Obviously, MotorMotion is based through Facebook. So yeah, and then we head over to George Cooks in Crazy Good Kung Fu's Twitch, his Discord, and his Twitter. He does stream quite a lot of races and leagues, and he does very well. But now heading over to the race lobby here, Drivers coming around. You can see it is a little bit dark there. A bit misty, a bit hazy. Lights on. So it's going to be a bit of an interesting race. Question is, how dark? I'm pretty sure, as it said in the driver's briefing, it was sunrise. So they'll start in the dark and then it'll lighten up a little bit. So we'll wait and see what happens there. But we've got Monica Camilleri leading the charge in her bright pink Mustang, setting an early time of 1:54.8. Not too sure what times we're meant to be doing here, but from the looks of it, that's a very quick time straight out of the box. But I'll run through the grid here after they set all their laps. Obviously we've seen Monica in P1 at the moment. Four more drivers to come through. 2, 1. Okay, now all the drivers are set to laps here. We're running through the grid. We have Monica Camilleri out in front, setting a 1:54.8, followed by Ando with a 1:54.9. Not too far behind, so wait and see what happens there. We have Peter McKenzie here in the very dark, looks like privateer livery in the Mustang. And then we have Lewis Atkinson. Haven't seen him for a couple of rounds in P4. Then we have Dan Wood for CP, P5. Then Colin for Colin Racing Team, P6. Tyler Lansdale, the privateer, in P7. Currently going purple there. So we'll wait and see on what he can do with the lap there. Jeez, wheelie coming through. Then we have Nick Batasso in P8 at the moment. Foster, P9. The question is, what can he do? We've seen him come through. He's been like a bit of a dark horse at the moment. 7 tenths up. Well, not quite anywhere near the time that Monica Camilleri reset, but geez, look at the wear of those softs. That's crazy. We have Peasy down in P10. Then we have Scott Taylor P11, and then we have Sir Dids in P12. Missing a couple of drivers tonight, unfortunately, but I did catch Lewis. Ooh, caught the grass there, and he went for a couple of spins, so a little bit laggy. But GT7 strikes again. Foster comes through 55.2. No one can catch Monica. She's set a very good benchmark time. That's very rapid there. Minutes there to the left in qualifying. The drivers probably get 1, maybe 2 more laps in, depending on if they pit, stuff like that. As we have Scott Taylor come through for P2. Not too far. Bridge the gap there between Ando and Monica. But the question is, coming into race time, what will the strategies be? We have Monica here jumping in. I think she's done. She set her lap. Going out again, so she's just reset. About 2 minutes 57 there, set. Still the fastest car so far. Jump on board someone. Coming down the jump on board with Nick, see if his car lifts up. Quite interesting how tall it's looking. Nix does it, but not as much. So I wonder if Tyler's running a little bit less downforce than what Tyler is. Yeah, Scotty bridging that gap there between Ando and Monica. I'd really like to see Monica grab a pole position here, maybe even a first win in Supercars. She nearly had a win at Interlagos, not Interlagos, sorry, Autopolis, but coming through the last corner, she did get tagged slightly by Dan Wood. Coming through the last section of corners there, ran it a little bit deep after the hit, and then unfortunately lost the lead there. But yeah, it's been pretty spicy the last couple of rounds here. obviously with the Supercar Series with fuel refuel rates and fuel burn and tyre wear and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be interesting on how long she can make her softs or mediums last for that 20 lap race, because we saw there that 3 laps there in qualifying killed Nick, killed the tyres. BJ Mack getting really loose there. You can see on lap 5 there, he's already nearly half worn the tyres. So wow, that's crazy wear on those tyres. But we need to go down here to Nick, because we know he's not the tyre whisperer. So Monica's on her final lap now. We'll jump back on board with her later in the lap. There, we'll jump on board with Peter McKenzie. See if we can get him through this sector split, and if he's going to better his lap. 1.9 down. How about Scotty? Ooh, 5/10s down. What about Ando? And his purple mirrors. He's sitting out a little bit of a slip there from Foster. Ando's down as well. A lot of these drivers haven't been able to improve yet. Monica set early pace there. Tyler Lansdale, nothing. So the drivers on their final laps now. As I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, it's Monica there, just in front there of Peter McKenzie. He's had enough. He's thought, nah, my laps are dead. I'm just going to start drifting this car and kill these tyres. So, yeah, well, looks like Monica's got pole position here at the moment as Nick comes through with a 55.1. So he's bettered his time there to jump up into P5 down from P11. So, that's critical there. And in saying that, Mr. Woodsy betters his time too with a 55 flat. So Nick drops down to 6 and then up into P5. So it's going to be critical with track position, as it is always. Oh, Monica betters a lap with a 54.6. What a lap! That's crazy. That's a wild lap there from Monica. Does PJ Mack have anything to say to that? Oh, Mr. Drifter. Scotty, does he have anything? No, he doesn't. Looks like the drivers are going to be set how they are here. So, question is, can Monica hold all the drivers off, and what's her starting tyre going to be? That's the question. In this first race, can she make the softs last 10 laps? That's probably another question. As we have Tyler Lansdale jump into P5 there. Not too far behind Ando, but not too far in front of Woodsy and Nick there. So you've got all the drivers from, say, 4th place, 3rd, even 2nd. So 2nd all the way down to 7th is separated by 0.2 of a second. So hardly anything. That's absolutely wild there. So it's glitched it out. Lewis, Mr. Lewis Atkinson, glitching the lobby out. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Monica gets her, I think, 2nd pole position for the Shawfire Supercars Series. McKenzie coming through with the P2. He's been a bit of a silent assassin lately, so it'd be really good to see what he can do in this race. You know, him and Scotty Taylor, who's currently sitting P3, they had a blind of a race there at Blue Moon Bay Infield. They pulled the ultimate pit stop strategy, but look at that, Monica Camilleri with a 54.6, over 0.3 faster than the next car in PJ Mack. So yeah, wow, that's wild there. But look at that, we got 2 Mustangs, 2 Camaros, 2 Mustangs, 2 Camaros. Camaro, then 3 Mustangs. So yeah, wow, talk about parity. That's very good and very close there. So solid job there by everyone. But yeah, wow, that lap by Monica, that's got me stumped. That's fantastic. And then second all the way through to 8th, you're separated by just over 3/10. Even 9th, just over 3/10. So yeah, wow, that's a crazy grid at the moment. But yeah, while we're here, thank you everyone for joining, obviously. And as always, I'd like to thank everyone at MotorMotion for giving me this opportunity to bring this live to you from Lago Lake Maggiore, as they say, Autodrome Lago Maggiore. Yeah, wow. So I do appreciate what the guys over at MotorMotion do here. They run a tight ship. It's been pretty good, so I do appreciate them all, and obviously giving me this chance, make my life easy. I do just kind of jump in and go from there. But yeah, while we're having a little short break, sit back, relax, grab a drink, grab some snacks, and we'll be back live with 10 laps here at Lago Maggiore for the Shawfire Supercars Series round 8, final round here for the Brock Lobby. And the question is, can Foster take out the championship, or can Nick Patasso get him in the final round? That would be absolutely crazy if Foster did lose it in the final round. But yeah, well. But yeah, catch it all live here shortly here on the MotorMotion E-Series YouTube channel. Apologies for that. Had a little bit of a brain fade there. But yeah, I shall be back very shortly for you here for race 1 here at in round 8 for the Brock Lobby. Hope you enjoyed your little break there. We are ready and set and about to go live here for race 1 here. But while I've got a little bit of gap here, a big happy birthday to Mr. Nick Patasso, who's on the grid there for himself. We are only a couple of days apart. we're only 4 days apart. So mine was on Friday last week, and his is now. But here we have, ladies and gentlemen, drivers are ready to go for race 1 here at Lago Maggiore, as GT7 calls it, Lake Maggiore. Question is, who will take out the whole shot here? We've got Monica on the inside at P1, and then we have Peter McKenzie on the outside there. Ando, early move to the inside. Nick gets a blinding start there. Mona taking early position there. Very nice there from all the drivers to get through that. Nick out around the outside of Ando through 2. Absolute gaggle of cars here, but in saying that, that's good for Monica there, because they would just be like, thank you very much, see you later. But oh, who got at the back there? That's Dids in Shane Addard. Let's see what happened to you for the Scarborough Motorsport guys. That was weird. Yeah, right. That looks like he just got a bit of curve there, and car just spat him out sideways. But yeah, wow, that's a wild bit of work there. Oh, driver's going too wide, but you don't want to be going too wide there. Nick Patasso up into P3. Cars doing wheelies. BJ Max all over the back there at Monaco. Got Lewis at the end of this train here. We got Ando make a move up the inside of Nick, pushes him a little bit wide there on the grass. Loses position to Scott Taylor and to Foster and to nearly Woodsy. Loses it to Woodsy as well. About to lose it to Colin. Manages to slip in there. Oh, gets the grass there. What a close one. Oh, someone cue the Tokyo Drift music, but in that, ladies and gentlemen, Nick has gone from 3rd all the way down to 10th. He was left racing room. It just looks like he's made the kind of mistake himself. Yeah, just gets on the grass, and that's how easy it is, ladies and gentlemen, to drop from what would be a good position to 1 down the back. But by the looks of it, I think that may be caused by the choice of tyre. He's gone the medium tyre, so looks like Nick's going to try and go the distance there. We've got Lewis all over the back of Lansdale. Lewis goes for a bit of an over-under here. A little bit laggy, so it's a bit hard to race around people who are like the right button, so. Ando up into P2 there, about to hassle the back of Monica. But she's looking after her tyres quite considerably, so that's very good there by her. Laps gone. Into this will be 7 to go. 8, sorry. Ando with a 56.5 there, all over the back of Monica. Lansdale and Colin having a little battle back here too. B7. Foster up into P5 there. So in regards to championship wise, that really has gone into the hands of Foster there. Lewis into the pits, probably fixing some damage. has something to do with it, I'm not too sure. But yeah, we have Ando all over the back there of Monica in the Camaro v Mustang. I think she drives some Whiplash versus Mick Cougar. Ando goes down the inside there of Monica at the hairpin and takes the lead here at Lago Maggiore on lap 3 of 10. The question is, will Monica make her tyres last and have a late charge towards Ando? That is the question. But in saying that, just behind them we have Foster battling with Peter McKenzie and Scott Taylor for P3. Cars will line astern here. They're doing a very good job there, keeping it clean. Up into P10, those mediums, he's using the same amount of wear as Ando has, and Ando's on top, so that's control the wear for you. I think Lewis has just hung up the boots there. Unfortunately, but I guess that is just racing. Like a pretty high, yeah, Lago Maggiore is a pretty high degradation circuit, so it's gonna really hurt the cars when they come into to race 2, which is a reverse grid race. So as it stands at the moment, we're gonna have Ando at the back and then Monica just in front of him. Ando hasn't really broken off from Monaco 1 second. He's only just hit 1 second now in 2 laps. So Max dropped down to P5. Dan Wood's all over the back of him. I reckon he's going to get a bit of a run here into the hairpin. Very nice move there. But PJ Mack went for a bit of a crisscrossy over under there. Get that on a little bit of a replay there. Jump over with McKenzie, so he did the old brake early, get the crisscross done here. It's actually pretty critical here at Maggiore to get that done there, to get that crisscross there. But Monica's dropped down into P3 there. Scott Taylor's up into P2. Ando's 2.2 seconds up the road. Foster trying to go around the outside there of Monica through turn 3. Nearly gets it done, but he has to suck in behind. Tyre use difference is quite considerable. Look at how much Monica's used. We go to Ando, then we go to Foster. Woodsy has even used less tyre than Foster and Ando. That is unheard of, ladies and gentlemen. A controller user using less tyre than a wheel user. Woodsy trying to do the PJ Mac move that he did on him 1 lap ago. A few of these other drivers that have less tyre wear haven't started to make any moves or anything like that. So Attard has decided to keep the damage, either that or he's got more additional damage. Keep the race going. Yep, definitely Lewis is sitting here for a retirement. Unfortunately, we don't like to see drivers retire, but sometimes you just do what you can. Or Woodsy out in the weeds there, getting all loose and all locked up. Yeah, that was really close there. Just get a bit of that exit curve there, which is not what you want. So you do that, it unsettles the car, and it really sends the car, the opposite way that you want it to go. So yeah, it'll be a interesting one there if you didn't catch that. Where he would be on that one, but yeah, we see his car here takes a massive quarter air. Lansdale in P7, still fighting with Coblin. Coblin is on for a good performance here. I think he had his best performance in the last round of the round before as well. These tyres are absolutely shot. Monica there looks like she's going to be making a bit of a late charge here to Scott Taylor, who is on a bit more worn tyres than what she is. Scott Taylor takes a really alternate right through that corner. I reckon Monica will be able to watch the one-shot race to considering how much wear she's got. But Ando coming through here on laps, lap 8 of 10. 7 laps completed on 8. and Wood up into P. Stroll lands. I think he's not going to be able to make the end on fuel. Yeah, he was short on fuel. That's unfortunate there for Lansdale. Had to do a bit of a splash and dash with 2 laps to go, but you have, ladies and gentlemen, Ando coming through the back straight, sorry, the mini back straight for the second last time here at race, here at Lago Maggiore for race 1. He's going to bag a solid amount of championship points there for the team's championship, and not only that, his driver championship also, considering how close that is. While we're here, ladies and gentlemen, we shall go on board with Ando for a lap here at Lago Maggiore for his final time in race 1 for the Maggiore development team. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the winner for race 1 here at Lago Maggiore is Andrew Scott in Ando 787, followed by GLR Scotty. It's a drag race between Woodsy and Monica to the line. Monica's actually run out of fuel on the line. Woodsy gets P3, Monica P4, Peter McKenzie P5, Foster 6, Collins 7, Peasy 8, Nick Patasso 9, who's also run out of fuel. Lansdale in P10, who's nearly also run out of fuel after splashing and dashing with the fastest lap, and then Attard coming through in P11. Unfortunately, a DNF there from Lewis Atkinson. But yeah, wow, what a finish there. Monica running out of fuel on the line. Woodsy managing to take a P3 there. Jeez, what a finish. What a finish there. GLR Scotty P2. Ando taking out the win, as I said. solid bag of points there for himself in not only the Drivers' Championship, but also the Teams' Championship. And as long as his fellow teammates for the Cougar development, they should bring in a solid bag of championship points there and definitely solidify the team's championship there for that one. Scott Taylor P2, Dan Wood P3, Monica Camilleri P4, running out of fuel on the line, or just before it. Peter McKenzie nearly taking that from her as well for a P4 and P5. Foster coming through P6, had a bit of a rough start there, didn't get too far up the grid. Had a rough qualifier and wasn't too far up compared to where we normally see him. And then we had Colin come through P7, Peasy P8, Patasso running out of fuel on the line as well. Lansdale with the fastest lap with a 55.1. Shane Addard in Sir Did 72, P11, and a DNF there from Lewis Atkinson. So yeah, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Race 1 for the MotorMotion Shawfire Supercar Series here at Lago Maggiore. Andrew takes a win there. We will have a reverse grid for race 2. So we'll wait and see that one. What can happen there with that one. But yeah, well, catch us back very shortly, ladies and gentlemen, for race 2 here. Alright, we are back for race 2 here, ladies and gentlemen, at Maggiore for MotorMotion Supercars Series 2, round 8 is the final round there. Fortunately, we did lose Tyler. We have lost Lewis Atkinson as well. So 10 drivers, 40 minutes. $20 laps. Who will win from the back of the grid? Can Ando come through? Can Monica come through as well? Question is, who will the undercut work? Will the overcut work? That's the question. What can you do there with that? There, as we've seen in the last couple of rounds, we have seen a lot of different strategy calls there with obviously the fuel refresh, fuel refuel limit coming through at 1 times. So it's going to be quite considerable there, but we do have a different refuel rate this week. We do have ×3, so that's also interesting. Max's car has finally loaded. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have Nick Patasso and Shane Addard on the front row there for Scarborough Motorsports and Mashbuds Racing here, followed by Nick Pears and Mitch Collin in P3 and 4. Addard taking an early inside line there into turn 1. Nick gets a move done around the outside there, but Addard's not finished with that one. He says, mate, I'm still going to give it my all. He's got the blinkers on. Nick out to an early lead there on the medium tyre. The question is, can Nick make a one-stop work? That is what the question is of the day. How long can Nick make his tyres last? 3 wide at the back here. Ando's moved up into P8. Monica's dropped positions from where she started, same as Scotty. So Scotty's down to P10, Monica's P8, P9. Ando's P8, but the biggest mover so far. Yeah, would have to be Monica. Oh no, she's dropped back from 1. Foster up into P2. Attard dropped down to P3. What's a different variant? What's it? Various lines. This midsection. Not too sure where Kaiser went. Just said, how'd you get there? BJ Max darted into the pits already. Monica's darted into the pits as well. Yeah, Nick's had a good start there. He's sitting up in P1. But we all know that Nick and his tyres are not like spaghetti meatballs. They're simply quite the opposite. Foster running wide there. It's not where you want to run wide. Colin, nearly takes out Foster, but Colin moves up into P2. Dan Wood about to take P3 off these guys, probably a P2 if he can as well, if he gets a chance. Ando, biggest mover at the moment here from P10 all the way up into P5. Out to a 3.1 second lead. I think Nick can really manage his tyres and fuel here now. Very tight battle pack here for P3. Monica and Mackenzie, P9 and P10, 20 and 23 seconds off the lead. Foster makes the look for a move up the inside here. Can't get it done. Unlucky for Foster there, picks up a half-second penalty. I reckon Foster is going to drop to the back of his train with this half-second penalty. After starting in pole position, Attard is down in P7. Wow. Nick Peasy down here in 8th place. Colin having a fight here with Dan. See how far Foster comes down the back. He's lucky he only took one position. Hey Greeny, what's going on, man? Don't mind me, bro. I'm incredibly tired. I don't even know if I'll make the end of this 20 lap race. Nick is out to an early lead. Yeah, that's the same colour Jaram's car is in main series. Pretty much exactly the same design. Big day on the tools, plus I had a very late night last night. I was up talking to Brian. Well, not really talking to Brian, I was playing Rocket League and he was playing American Truck Simulator. Yeah, so I didn't get much sleep. And work was crazy busy. But, yeah, it was fun. Peasy up into P6. Scotty Taylor down to P7. Attard B8 from first. Monica into P9 and PJ Mack who's done. They look like they're going for the early two-stop alternate stint. Nick has fired out to nearly a 4-second gap in 6 laps. But, as always, Nick will be shafted by the tyre wear. But as long as these guys keep battling, they're going to be using tyres, using fuel, and using time. So the longer they battle, the better off it is for Nick. So getting the mandatory tyres out of the way nice and early, first 3. fastest lap was a 55.8 though. Starting to lose that lead now. He's doing 157s. Hello Kilby, thank you mate. I appreciate the tuning in from Belgium. I'm obviously from Australia, as is the MotorMotion League, as you can tell from the Australian flags. But yeah, it is just on 9:30 tonight here, and I'm just about ready for bed, so hopefully I can last another 13 laps, but I doubt that's going to happen. I did just slightly fall asleep, but yeah, Nick doing 57s, Ando's in the 56s, Dan Wood hunting down Ando with a wheelie out of his Mustang. Hopefully we'll see a bit of a battle here between Ando and Nick. And yeah, thanks mate, appreciate it. They're very good. It's a very good community. Happy to have you all on board. Normally we do have another commentator. It is obviously he has had some family emergency that he did have to duck out for. So unfortunately it is just me. Having you along for the ride there, but Scotty Taylor up the inside there, nearly taking the position off Peasy. Gone for a little bit of a crisscross. Can't get it done, but the best place for him to next get it done is into the hairpin there. Get a good run on the exit, on the left to right hander, the very fast ones, and get the car set up, run. Jump on board here with Ando, hunting down Spudley. there. Luckily got away with it. Dan Wood is going to have a piece of this battle as well. Spicy up front here. Question is, oh, Ando's got a bit of an overlap here. He's gone in for the run into turn one. Nick's tyres are dead. Bono my tyres. Woodsy's tyres, on the other hand. We've always seen that the Mustang is a lot better on tyres there. Woodsy nearly takes a 2-for-1 offer. Won the exit of turn one. See if the drivers are going to come up here. Peasy gets a 1 second penalty for a shortcut. Nick on the defense there from Ando. Woodsy wants a real big part of this one. Yep, 1, 2, 3, all three drivers into the pits. Beat Ando out. Oh, Woodsy beat them both out. Nick's gone to mediums again. That's interesting. Ando gets the pass done here on Nick. See where Peter McKenzie pops out. have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your new race leader here is Dan Wood for lap 12 of 20 at Lago Maggiore. Oh, that's a disconnect there from Nick. That's huge in relation to the Drivers' Championship there. That basically gifting Foster the Drivers' Championship. Wow, that's massive. Maybe that may let Monica jump Nick at the same time. Makes the move there on. Let's see. That Mustang's very good on tyres. Had to do a double stop. Wow, maybe he's had a bit of damage there. Not too sure what's happened there, but yeah, it looks like Endo's going to get the clean sweep here as far as we can see. And Colin as well. I'm insanely tired. You can probably hear it in my voice, so I may have to leave it there, unfortunately. Apologies to the MotorMotion series guys. I will have to leave it there on lap 13. It's been a good series so far. I've loved streaming and commentating it with Kris, with Nick, and with everyone else, but yeah, unfortunately it's been a pretty big week and stuff like that for me. I've also Bathurst over the weekend and I haven't been able to catch up on sleep, so pretty tired, but yeah, thanks to everyone for joining in for Supercars Series here at MotorMotion. As I said, apologies that I'm going to have to cut this short. I just physically cannot keep going. I am pretty much falling asleep, and I have done a couple of times. So yeah, big thanks to everyone there, Jeff, Scotty, everyone else behind the scenes as well, and the management for Supercars. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for Supercars Series here at Maggiore for that one. And by the looks of it, looks like Endo's going to get a bit of a clean sweep here, so big congrats there. But fortunately Nick had a bit of a power outage, so we won't be able to see Nick finish this race. Unfortunately, that is a DNF there. So yeah, we'll wait and see on how that comes through as the standings. But for me, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, I do apologise massively to all of you. I do appreciate you all for jumping in, but yeah, I'm gonna have to end it there. So yeah, again, thank you all for joining in. And for me, that is it for MotorMotion streaming for 2023. So I shall catch you guys all on the flip side. But in saying that, we have Track Stars St. Corey 1500 next weekend. So catch that all over on the Track Stars YouTube channel. But yeah, until then, thank you all for joining me, and a early congratulations to Ando for the clean sweep. But yeah.